shemeji na ndugu yako. What do you love about you?
Hawa ni machizi. Hawa ni nini?
Machizi.
Machizi wanakaa na wakina nani?
Machizi wenzao.
Exactly. Oh, this rhyme. Hakuna mtu anaweza kaa na ndugu yangu. Tumejaribu.
Kama umemtafutia imeshindikana.
Ametafuta peke yake kamshinda. Hakuna mtu anaweza kaa na yeye. Na sasa imagine uchukue tu kijana tu mwenye ako tu saa kama huyu mwenye sichi alafu upe shemeji yangu. Sasa sana kweli. Imagine tu uko na demo vitu kwa nyumba. Imagine mko naye kwa nyumba.
Hypothetically tu. Hiyo bilako haifa. Wewe wewe nawezana na Obi. Shemeji ya shasa.
So enda warukeruka huko. At the end of the day watakuja tu hapa, tutakuwa tu hapa tunangoja tu. I've been shocked with the kind of knowledge that is in fitness. Because kama hujasoma bado hujui, bado hujui mtu anasema, mambo ya kubeba chuma tena watu wanasomea aje. Sasa there is one unit that I teach is anatomy and physiology. This is basically the entire body, the whole systems of the body, the operational systems of the body. Lazima ufunze kila kitu. You must know it in details because you're handling the human body. And if you handle someone well, then they'll never need a doctor. But if you handle them badly, they definitely need a doctor. Yes.
Before we go far about the person,
okay, so mimi nazaliwa Kisumu, nimekulia Kisumu, nimesomea Kisumu, nimekuja Nairobi campus. That's when I came to Nairobi. My first course ilikuwa videography. My first course was videography. Nafanya videography, and as back then baada ya kuwa na bloggers and vloggers, videography you had to just work as a director. The cameras are expensive and everything. Yeah, singe manage. Nika follow some directors around or nini kwa support wewe mtu wa mkono sana. Songesha hii light pale. Move hizi vitu hivi, yeah, I tried that for a while, but I realized it's not really going anywhere because I don't have my own equipment. So that is when I got into fitness because it has always been my passion. From nikiwa mtoto, mimi my dad would bring sand soil pale. Akirudi na bado nimechukua nimetengeneza nazo weights. Anazipata, nazificha nyuma ya nyuma, anazipata, anazipasua. Kijana, nataka kuwa mwizi. Nataka kunyang'anya watu. Mbona unashindana na hizi mambo za kubebana na hizi vitu? I never understood, and I also didn't understand why I was even doing what I was doing. Honestly, I didn't know at that time that fitness would be actually what I end up doing. So at that time I was just passionate about it. Yeah, nilikuwa na punch ndizi za mom zinaanguka. For no reason. It was very uncalled for, but I was doing it.
Just like that.
Just like that. I mean, better do fitness, learning martial arts, always going for training. Funny thing is that I love fitness, but I'm not really much into sports. Like I'm not a football fan with amateur sports anymore. But I'm into fitness as health, not fitness as sport. So nika fitness, so I had to go back to school. Ile imeshindikana. Actually the idea was niende nifanye fitness so that I can go outside of the country. Niende sasa nijitafutie huko nje sasa kama coach because singeenda nje kama videographer because I still don't have it. So nika decide niende shule nimalize niende nje. So when nimaliza nikaanza kufanya kazi, I was like, okay, it's not really bad here with fitness. Sipambani nilikuwa napambana na videography, So nika continue and eventually so this school came about, tukaanza pushing education and fitness by industry, and so many people started joining, and so far it has been like that. Tumekuwa na ups and downs, but the journey would have not been worth it. And now here we are today, and we have seen to the graduation of hundreds of students. And some of them will graduate next year even bigger and better. And we just hope to make an impact in the fitness industry in the long run.
For someone to join your school, how do you start?
First, you must have passion for fitness. Hizi kozi ya mzazi. Unajua unaweza fanya teaching juu mzazi amekusukuma, unaweza fanya nursing juu mzazi amekusukuma, lakini unaweza fanya fitness juu mzazi amekusukuma. And actually, just naturally we never have students wenye wamesukumwa na mzazi. It just never happens. Because ili mtu akuje pale, lazima kweli amependa hii kitu. In most cases, we see students dragging their parents to the college so that we explain to them why this is important, why they should do it. So that is majorly what we do, not the other way around, you know. Yeah, so mtu kukuja, have the passion, you must have completed the form 4, yeah. Yeah, basically that. Our fee is normally very, very favorable, and we are a family. We are not like any other typical college. We don't have a biometric where kama hujalipa fee huwezi access class na huwezi nini. No, we are always there. Just come to us. Most of the students by the way wamesoma kwa huku because some of them already working as field pros and everything. Unakuja tu unasema by the way mimi nimekwama hapa, sijaweza hapa, sijafika hapa. Allow me next month and see what I can do. And that is how we go about it. Because we said our theme for this graduation is changing lives through fitness. If someone is already capable and they just do it, then they have not changed anything. For someone to be able to change, lazima ukuwe mwatoa pale walikuwa. The place of no power. Hawakuwa na uwezo, ukapewa uwezo. Then you have changed their life. But if you have not done that, then it's just a passport, you know. So that's why when it comes to fee, we do that. When it comes to their well-being, we do that. We still follow them through to make sure that everything goes on. And as you can see today, we have just launched a welfare society for fitness professionals. Kenya's Welfare Association. This is just to make sure that all the alumni of Zoezi School, as they go out there, wasikuwe na shida ndogo ndogo, sijui umegonjeka na huwezi pata dawa, sijui nini, tutaki shida kama hizo. Because kwa fitness pia unaweza kwa pale gym uvunjike. And you are the breadwinner. Now the whole family inaumia because of such kind of things. We don't want those kind of things. Kwa welfare mtu akiumia anakuwa compensated. Matibabu analipiwa. And still there's amount of money anapatiwa weekly for their well-being and the well-being of their family. So in no way this person being not there or not being okay is going to interfere with the family. Kila kitu taendelea zenye inafaa iendelee. When they want to acquire assets, they can acquire assets to the welfare. You know, they have legal representation. For fitness, there's a lot of that. Where a client inafaa kulipe, sasa hujataka kulipa, it's a female client, anaamua tu kusema ulimshika vibaya. And now like I'm suing you, no sham train, you know, for 2 months or so. So we're like, if you have a welfare society that has legal representation, whereby mtu kama across such a thing, there's a lawyer on standby who handles that. You don't even talk to that client. You don't even talk to them. The lawyer will handle that. Sisi boss wako anataka kufuta na text. Anakutext tu kesho usikuje job. No, the lawyer will handle that. But our contract, the lawyer will go through it. They'll read termination clause, they'll read everything and make sure this thing is perfect. Kwako ndio kukubalia usign. Because ukiwa peke yako and you're asking out there, how will you afford that lawyer? You know, these kind of things, you can only do them when you come together. And you can only do them when you make sure that there's a system in place that everyone is capable.
Listening, so when you are running a school, is not easy. Maybe what are some of the objectives that you put across to make sure that shule inaenda vizuri vile inafaa? And also you can share the benefits that people will get when you join the school. Because I remember there was a time before nafanya interview na Obinna'S, he was like, one day I was a dream, I was so depressed and my brother Leslie alinipeleka wapi kule nikafanya tizi hapa kule 1 3 nikapata niko poa. So I think that is one of the benefits. So utatuelezea pia if mtu asijoe hapa.
Okay. So first we say that if your team can't work without you, then you've failed as a team leader. You have to make sure that everyone in your team is capable of keeping it rolling even without you. So that's the first thing that I did with Zoezi. When Zoezi was still very young, that was not possible because it needs your full attention. But over the years, we have built a team. Vitu zinawork close-wise. Kila kitu itakuwa hapo. Time inafaa ikuwe hapo. You know. So even if I excuse myself, I'm in other businesses that I take care of, Zoezi School is always good. Yeah, Zoezi School, running a college like this, there's a lot. The students need attention, you know, to the lot. There's examination, there's this, there's that, there's classes, there's a lot, you know. Another course that I did, what you have said about, or what Obinna'S was saying, I did modern applied psychology, and that it was what has helped me and helped people around me, and even my students, when I try to teach them how to go about life difficulties, you know, because as you go about life, you're going to meet a lot of challenges and a lot of difficulties, and like Obinna'S was telling, some of them are personal. See, for him now to have financial issues is very difficult. But for him to have personal issues, it's not past it. He can still have them, you know. So I always try so much so that I have mentorship programs with my students, and that is exactly what I've extended into the welfare. Because as you can see right now, that mentorship program, and it entirely revolves around ni mimi ndo ndakuongelesha, ni mimi ndakukalisha chini, ndio shida yako iko wapi. But now when you have a welfare, you can hire other counselors, other psychologists, so that it doesn't have to, I don't have to be there for it to work, so that it can just work, you know. So that is also going to be catered for under the Council Welfare Society. Well, first you have to talk to someone. The one problem that comes with difficulties that you're trying to work, it's going to consume you. You know, you have to share it out. Number one, to someone who knows what they're doing. Number two, someone who cares. Don't just go out there telling your stories. You know, I see so many people going on social media, just writing things about their own problems. You know, like half of those people won't get bothered, and half of them just don't care. You understand? So you need to figure out who cares. Then you talk to that person. Tena mambo ya social media na kwenda kwa media, oh nimeachwa na humo sijui nini. Sijui niko na shida, niko na shida loans, sijui whatever. People just laugh at you and care about their lives. Find someone who cares. Find someone who knows what they're doing. Someone who is either professional in that field, or someone who is an adult in terms of where you are. You know, someone can be an adult in terms of business or life or whatever, more than you. You know, at that particular time, you can go to them. If you go to your peers, they'll give you peer advice. You know, I remember one time when one of my friends came to me and was like, "Hey, bro, umejua ile kitu iliniramba." That mean, iliniramba. My first thing was I was laughing because I was like, "Are you serious?" You know, then he was like, "Yo, like, I'm serious." Like he was requesting me to transition from the friend to the professional, so that I give him professional advice. But my first reaction was like, "Yo, imekuramba aje?" You understand? Yeah. So when you go to your peers, you get more of that reaction than when you go to people you look up to or professionals. Yeah.
Kidogo leo rafiki yako ana handover nyumba kwa wazazi wake na haujaweza kufika pale because of hii. Maybe utafanya aje ndo labda, because najua watu wengi sana kwa expect kuona pale ndipo wanajua naelewa. Utafanya nini ndo uhakishe inaitwa aje? Yes.
Si suti ndo hii.
Sawa, unamaanisha?
Suti ndo hii. Mio tu.
Yes.
Mio tu suti ndo hii. Si suti ndo hii.
Ina maana kuwa kuna wewe.
Mimi nimesema tu suti iko hapa. That's all. Niende tu at least ioshwe ikauke. Hivyo tu.
Kwa hivyo inaweza kuwa ni hivi ama hivi.
Wewe acha suti ikauke kwanza. Suti ikauka tu hivi. Ndaona.
Sasa ni wewe unaoa ni Obinna.
Wewe acha suti ikauke. Unaenda shikindu bila suti. No, okay, nyinyi mnaweza enda. Mimi siwezi enda bila suti.
So kwani suti ni moja ya shua ni Leslie?
Mimi siwezi enda bila suti.
Wacha uende tu na hii exactly.
Unadhani mimi naweza toka tu hapa ni stroll tu nifike shule? Haiwezekani hivyo. Sasa suti kauke, alafu everything follow.
Hii hata watu
ask na microphone. Acha suti kauke. Suti kikauka. Suti kikauka tu hivi. That question will be answered. Amepita. Amepita. Ukiona mimi nimepiga tiki.
Maanisha kila kitu.
Mimi sipigangi tu tiki. Ushainiona before gani nimepiga tiki? Ushainiona before? Si jamaa ameramba mara kadhaa. Juu sikupiga tiki.
Kuweka tiki by the way. Sasa hii kumaanisha iko.
Angengoja kwanza nipige tiki ange airambua. Lakini kieri ya town. Utarambwa tu hadi ujue. Lazima ungoje kwanza. Majemeji wapige tiki. Ndio ujue namna hii. Si ati umeconfuse na rangi umepita mbio. Umeona nyuma umepita mbio. Relax. Mambo ya maisha ni pole pole. Kama ni kitu ya kukaa ni pole pole. Si mbio ya huku na huku na huku na huku. Na hata mambo ya social media mimi huambia sometimes. Kama imeenda namna hii tulieni. Ujakimbia huko umepost, umekimbia huko umepost. You just running around. No, chill. Kama mtu wako mtafute. Kama there is someone else that you guys look up to, you can talk to me. Mimi ukinipigia simu nakuja. Like that. Pole pole. You know, majorly at this age, most of us damu na mbio sana. So we tend to also solve issues in that same manner and go about every other thing in life in that same manner. Kila kitu ni mbio tu. You know, even when you get money, you are running around. Nini unataka kuipost, unataka kufanya nini, unataka relax, kaa chini, pumzika, pumua. You're not the first one to get it. Ilikutangulia na utaiacha, si ndio? In every aspect that we go about as young people, let's relax. Take things slow. Si hata nyinyi watu wako wengi huku. Munaona mimi ni mtu wa watu.
Put it right.
Si mumeona students wangu hapa. Wewe unakuwa direct sana. Unakuwa tu direct. Sasa ukishanifinya hapo kwa kona na hepa aje. Si unaacha loophole jamani. Jibu ni watu ni wengi.
Tena leo unajiongelea. Amesema huku uiweke hivyo. Ungeenda yana hivi kidogo.
Sasa tunarudi tu pale kwa mtu. Nimesema watu ni wengi. I'm surrounded by people always. Na niko na watoto. Simuona hapa. Students hapa. Mimi ni mzazi.
Okay, mimi bado niko hapo kwa demo Facebook na Obinna'S. Shemeji na ndugu yako. What do you know about people?
I think deep down tukienda chini ndani humo they know. Huko yeye anakuja apige kelele wazunguke wafanye nini baada ya ndio they
were meant to be together.
Our machizi. Our nini? Machizi wanakaa na wakina nani? Exactly. Oh, this rhyme. Hakuna mtu anaweza kaa na huyu ndugu yangu. Tumejaribu.
Kama umemtafutia imeshindikana.
Ametafuta peke yake kamshinda. Hakuna mtu anaweza kaa na yeye. Na sasa imagine uchukue tu kijana tu mwenye ako tu saa kama huyu mwenye sichi alafu peshe bibi yangu. Sasa sana kweli. Imagine tu kuna demo vipi kwa nyumba. Imagine mko naye kwa nyumba. Hypothetically tu.
Hiyo bilako the hyper. Wewe wezani. Wewe nawezana na Obinna'S. Shemeji ya shasa.
So enda warukeruka huko. At the end of the day watakuja tu hapa, tutakuwa tu hapa tunangoja tu.
Amazing.
Yes. So in this school, number one is expanding this support. Because tumekuwa na students from Nigeria, Congo, Sierra Leone, India, Russia. But now, tunapata that easy countries zenye zina surround. 2 months ago I was in Rwanda and nilikuwa nimeenda kwa market research so that I can be able to see how we can integrate fitness into the industry. So we are going to have a campus in Kigali, we are going to have a campus in Champala, and we are going to have a campus in Dar es Salaam. So that these surrounding countries can also start growing their fitness industry. You wako pali tulikuwa 30 years ago when it comes to fitness, you know. So few of them wale tu when they get to know about this kidogo tu, hao ndo inabidi wa travel wa kuja huko ndo wasome. And it's not all of them who can be able to pay that money, or kuja with accommodation, or with the fee, travel expenses, no. So we want to go there so that tuwafunze huko but na standards zetu, you know. So that eventually Kenya can be the leading when it comes to fitness, and then we control the whole region. With East Africa, we're also going to get Central Africa automatically, you know. So pia waingie. So for East and Central Africa, control. South Africa, at least they have something. Yeah, they have at least some fitness colleges and there's something going on. You know, so Central and East Africa inafaa tushike kabisa. So that is what we are doing next year. That is what we are doing next year. Personally, I really want to see to the growth of the school, as we're also working on the welfare that we just started, casual, just to make sure that all these trainers that we are producing, they're well taken care of. Kila kitu iko in place. Sasa hizo guest was that sijui ana job, mtu ana chakula, ama mtu ni mgonjwa. Hakuna kitu spendi kama hizi vitu za ku-add watu kwa WhatsApp group za kuchanga. I don't like those things. I'm like, if we are just organized well, we'll never need this nonsense. Kwa unasikia ati watu walichanga pesa matanga, mtu akahepa nayo. I'm like, really? Kwani which century is this? Ama kwani sisi ni wanyama? You know, how can we do such things? We need to have a system somewhere. Pale mtu hata kama unalipata pesa kidogo, but you know that this and that they're taken care of. Ukipata matanga bana umeluzu mtu. Unaweza kuingia kwa hesabu za sasa chakula, tutapata wapi ng'ombe wawili, tutapika nini? Umeluzu mtu. You are grieving. There should be someone out there who's taking care of everything. Na wewe tukuaje tu polepole ulie kutoke. That is all you should be doing. And that is what we want to make sure that is taken care of in terms of the fitness industry. Hao wengine already wako nayo na wengine nyana watakipanga. Lakini I know that my students are here and I have to make sure that they're taken care of.
Maybe looking back 10 years ago to now, do you feel the school was a history you wanted it to be? Or maybe what's the progress?
There's always room for improvement, but so far so good. So far so good. Isn't this graduation was amazing? Everything was good. It could have been better? Yes. Was it good to my standards? Yes, it was. You know, next year we'll do a bigger one and a better one. But for now, it's perfect. So in school, imefika pa nilikuwa nafikiria itafika right now. Yes. Okay. Are there some other things that we still want to achieve? Exactly. And we are going to work towards them. Yeah. Like once you have the formula of making things successful, it's so easy. You just know. I just have to be smart about it and have to work harder. Most times people argue, hey, should you work hard or smart? Should you work hard or smart? Have you thought of putting them together? Yeah, if you can work smart, why would you not work harder? Because you're smart ukae chini sasa. Ama because you're working, mambo ya akili wachane nayo. Iko like mimi ni mchwa, mimi naenda. Si ndio? Combine those things together. Take your hard work, take your smartness, put it together, itasonga. Unakaa chini una strategize. Kisha strategize unaingia ground. Si ndio? Yeah, if you like start thinking about when was the last time I had 6-7 hours of sleep, I won't remember because it clearly never happened. When did I take an off day? I can't remember as well. You know why? Because I know I have things to do. Na hizi vitu hazitafanyika nikilala, si ndio? So naamka saa 4 nazungusha kwenye kuna wifi. Amka bana, piga shughuli, better yourself, better your people. Na wachana na pressure social media. So media people post anything. Unaweza haya gari leo post, ndio? Imeingia kijana mwingine pressure, ameenda ameingia huko forex, ameuziwa bot, ameibwa. Si ndio? Mtu ameingia pressure leo, sijui mara washo ameshikwa. Mtu ameingia pressure leo, ameenda huko ameanza kunyang'anya watu, amepigwa risasi. You see, because of pressure yenyewe wewe ulifanya by kuhaya gari umpostie social media ipe pressure. Achana na social media. The only thing you should be doing social media is business. If your account does not make money for you in any way, shape or form, delete it. Lazima ikuwe account ya biashara ama kuna tu kitu unafanya nayo, you know, ama you are vlogging, blogging nini, ama ni biashara unafanya marketing hapa pale, ama you are a model unatafuta vitu kama hizo. Lakini uko tu na account tu unaendanga tu kwa post za watu, una comment kama ama unatusi watu. No, people wenye wanatusi watu social media, that's another category. hao ni wagonjwa. You know, yeah, like you know, in psychology, what we say is that people normally lash out when they have too much inside, and that's why you see them kama sasa wanaanza kutusi mjuni ndani, you know, ndani yani kuna waka, and where will I put this thing? So they come and put it. You know, ukitembea taona mtu anataka tu to fight over nothing. That person has some emotional pain that I feel afadhali hata I translate to physical pain. Anataka tu mpige. They don't even want to win. They just want you to help them get it out. So don't work like that. Usikae tu hapo nangoja they come and bait you and then you take it. No. Work focus na mambo yako. Look at social media. Someone from nowhere just comes on your page, you just start trashing it. Understand that it's not you, it is them. Mimi niko sawa. Mimi nilikuwa nimeenda Trudy ameenda huko kisi huko graduation na zoezi siku nimetengeneza content yangu. I was busy. Nikakuja nikapost na views ndo hizo na do itaingia. But wewe uko unafanya kuna with the pain that you have in you unakuja hapa. So yes, they're in pain. Is social media the right way to go? No. They should see a professional or someone else who can help them go through whatever they're going through.
Yeah. Right, Mr. Director, lastly, to someone who want to venture into this is business, as much as it's a biashara.
Yeah.
Maybe they don't know how to go about it. Just a word of encouragement.
You can make money out of anything. That's a fact. Kuna mama mboga wamejenga apartments, kuna shushaina wamejenga apartments, wako na matatu. Let no one tell you that there's only one way to make money. Ati juu unataka pesa, ingia hivi. Unataka pesa, ingia kwa accounts. Sijui uza sijui nini. No. Follow your passion. Whatever you feel like you love doing, do it. And if you do it well enough and consistently, when is it tukiwa na moja tukufunga? Si tungefunga. It was a possibility. A college will set up college when you set up stall. A college is going to take a lot of money to set it up. You know, from the rents that you pay to making the place, to buying equipment and everything, employing people, it's going to be a lot of money. And if you don't take 6 months without you even getting a single cent back, it will be so easy for you to just say that, acha niuze hizi vitu, hizi makompyuta ziende, nikula hii pesa, it will be so easy. So umeanza biashara yako pale ndogo. Whether you are a vlogger, umeanza nini, kuchukua kamera, you're a cameraman. Consistency. That's the only thing. As long as you're consistent, if you push it long enough, something will definitely happen. There's always light at the end of the tunnel. The only thing you have to do is walk there. Hiyo light haikuji. When light uko na nguvu, light haikuji ndani atazai kupate pale huko. You have to get to the end of the tunnel. So just keep moving and doing what you are doing consistently. Sisi kwambia the truth, ukitaka do, acha hii mambo vile kuja fitness. Hata hapa kuna pesa. You know, anywhere kuna pesa. Hata kama wewe ni mafua, jipange, chukua system, tengeneza website, weka hapo, chukua mamafua wengine work under you. You know, go like that, grow your team like that, so that it doesn't entirely depend on you being there. And eventually, you understand? Yeah, that's how it works.
Okay, thank you so much for your time.
Asante sana pia kwa kuja. I appreciate so much guys for giving me this time and also for joining us here. Asante sana. That was nice.